so for you about Life 360 Jumedi, so you don't want to say bring bread now because more Life 360 and then just about the known say about and I know she papa in relationship they say HT and MHT obias your senior partner HT. So why do men and women cheat? And then it become one same. My boy for my cinema did Jumedi basket freelancers. Basket freelancers so here online service and now on-site services we now so be from 910-853-2707. Supremo sound so as my snake says so America now here sound e did Jumedi bia o here bia and answer between afraid Supremo sound 347-477-7848. You try me home ajabo from cat on my bar. If you made and see and call you.
Are you looking for an expert to complete your project? Vasca Freelancers has the best solution for you. We have experts in various categories such as online advertising, graphic design, music and audio, education, business and finance, tech and software, plus event services. Get access to affordable services and highly talented global experts and save your time while having the flexibility to focus on what matters. Vasca, expert quality, pay less.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and then the panelist partners say, go straight to them. What's up for cover?
Emia.
Mom, say I cannot.
Oh, Emia.
Oh, name in short intro. Neya told me this.
Oh, wow, Kukubuachi.
Kukubuachi. Touch on say.
Patch your friend Kate.
Kate, and then your first star cover.
That's it.
Now I say.
The friend Deborah.
Mr. Deborah.
Yeah.
A cover. And then come on, I'm waiting for why men and women cheat. Mesha say for bad so. It's ladies first.
Oh, sir.
Then I can. So much cheating. A man, much cheating. Papa.
Okay, well, let's just start. Women don't cheat. Okay,
Hold on. Women don't cheat.
Not at all.
Why do you say that?
Because I know. Women don't
I
cheat.
didn't a man in cheating.
Because who react to something that a man does, that doesn't mean say women cheat, right?
Hey.
So women don't cheat.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Why do men and women cheat?
Personally, I think say cheating and yet idea will be both more than tenacity jones or person. It comes spontaneously. What's your nana abba? And sometimes to be on my feel say like they've had enough with or more relationship no more and I say they've seen it all, so they want to explore and see other things and all that. But for me, I think it's not genuinely right for a man or a woman to do that. But if you're asking me, I think a man and pay money. That's from my view.
That's from your point of view. All right.
It was so.
Mess up also. Honorable. Why do men and women cheat?
A choice. To cheat is a choice. Because everyone say me to baby home. No, you know me na I have the decision to decide the oil me pay. I'm walking away.
Okay.
And now I say I'm staying. If I'm staying, I'm making a choice to stay with you.
Okay.
Based on the way you know. But say me decided say, okay, me pay, but me try on chain. But I'll make a question my for a maybe decision and me make it. However, no, that choice no comes from somewhere. So what I say, you may be an best start and I said because so Emily decided say, oh my, she said yeah, me yen must me you also be. So what I say, okay, you may be brave. What I say,
You said that men like women don't cheat. What's your reason?
Because we don't. But remember, they don't even need a reason to cheat.
Women don't need a reason.
Nope, they just do it. Serial cheaters.
And I just said, remember home.
Be afraid.
Do you agree with her? I mean, so say women don't cheat.
Women do cheat, okay. But cheat. On a scale of 10, I would say it's a man my heading.
Dog their boy neck. Matana who dinner may show moment in a mukasa gay man.
Because a man cheated here.
Because a man cheated.
Okay,
a man cheated.
But you said a man or baby cheated. Okay, let me take it.
So
let me bring it back, right? Okay. Before baby fans so before Nikuno all right? Not just a whole lot of excuses have been given. Why and your share, Sam, as I say, enough is enough. But Bema dear. Or benefits my idea, and they will still go outside and look for something else.
Do you agree?
Before I agree, no, let's make it clear. Say, and yeah, cheating.
Okay.
So I'm going to categorize say maybe and maybe.
Okay.
So I'm talking in the aspect of a mom cheating.
A mom cheating.
Why would you say Obabe cheatia ejina do obema na ye? But Obema be cheatia ejina mi obama.
Is automatic.
No, why? Just prove to me say why. Sure, you can be in a relationship with somebody right here. You will do sure. Matana Hanumaka said, men, no, we don't normally show a lot of stuff that we have.
Yeah.
And no matter what you don't show, we just keep it in us. So the moment that we start reacting based on why you da the thing say a new and as you see and I start to say no. A no ya habo you move for a long time ago. Ebia oh no relationship. One catch no yo ye say mama me pay ye say on yet that or banning for you are being controlling. What you say? Ebia ye say ni say me yet and you say so my own man. Ebia if I say why oh no you don't fear.
Yeah.
You do everything obey be a man. Hey, a band say they are clean no baby be at the end of the day no on some on your hey on who you ye or doesn't value me I'm not going there. He doesn't value maybe on value or effort to be or the shame what I say. She doesn't care. She thinks say obey ya men are built different. So what I say
okay.
Men are built different. Or you when man not say he's not being appreciated. It's not about cheating.
Okay, it's about what?
It's not about me, but cheating starts from somewhere, right?
Okay, it starts from somewhere.
Me but feel no my better feel na every day. I'll probably stay outside, hang around outside, what I say. Me hang outside, na me do be my comforter. I'll share meant the obeko that direction. What I say. And something leads to something. That's when the choice comes in.
Okay.
Say if you actually want to go ahead and do whatever you want to do or not. But obeka say obema no na dey bia baby both ways or bani to me bibi or beman to me bibi if free obi no bet me aka say oh no wife or relationship okay na me sorry na boom me kwa ko chiti o me say me mani bu hono ma mo de obo awe den obeye e mani bi so hono ma there are some women example so do so me say say cultural guinea papa ya guy ya so ni ma 400
serial cheater.
So, okay, what about the ladies?
So
all the 400 is one man against 400 women.
Yes.
So you're telling me there's one unfaithful man and 400 unfaithful women. How about that?
But guess
most
what?
of them are married.
None of so
I'm not even talking about Nigeria now. I'm talking about that one man alone and 400 women.
Okay.
So if it boils down to
But those 400 women only have one man. That one man has 400 women.
So you see, one on the perception
It's
it's one man, 400. So why are you telling me say Obama no? Oh no, 400 women oh, in my 400. But
are they the ones cheating or is he the
both
one?
of them? Most of them are married.
Most of them are
So
also
it's both.
married.
Okay, so what happened to those females of a relationship or some marriage? You know, what went wrong? Someone can say, yeah, fine. Me kuni yesi me mpe. Ebia, ya nyuma okon me mpe. Ebeya. Tinti yen twim fa okana me fa me kwai. Onka obefechi no akotwem
Okay, go
I think that so if we're gonna be very real with the conversation, I think that we can say that both women and men cheat.
Okay.
But before a woman steps out to cheat, most men don't need a reason to go cheat.
So men don't need a reason to.
It just it comes to them, they're gonna take it.
It's natural.
You know what I'm saying? It's natural behavior. You know, they're out there, they're predators. Men are predators. They're gonna, be out there looking. If it's available, they're gonna take it.
Okay.
400 women are available, he's gonna take it. But before a woman steps out and cheat, not just that, like something has happened, like either they have tried, like I said, enough is enough, maybe they know their husbands are cheating and, and then I can't, like, women don't just, because our hearts, we don't, before we cheat, not just that, relationship, no clown, no. It's like it's done. But we haven't walked away, but we've shut down. Okay, there's a difference between walking away and shutting down.
Away, but you shut down.
Well, you kind of dismiss the relationship. It takes a lot for women to step out and cheat. I'm not saying they don't, but it takes a lot for them to step out. Right?
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think I agree with her in a way. Once again, cheating is spontaneous. Yeah, but then also cheating is spontaneous.
Most people, if it's available to them, they're
going to
cheat.
Right.
Okay. That's both men and women.
Exactly. That's what I mean by
rephrased. Because it's a lie. A bit more than say, Ebi am worry, what you say, Ebi am who Kate or fine. He gave me and Mary know what you say. And just spontaneous, my planning. And so I will do whatever it takes, to make sure say, and because and not just spontaneous. In look at time say, people don't plan it. Rephrase
that's what I said. Predators, right? They're always
fine.
I know, but no one has say spontaneous.
Lady Americans and confirm planning some because cheating and say, "What's your no? I didn't ban so." A bit me about say, "Be who some nice baby or baby." And who knows? I do them near Mary.
That's cheating. You know, cheating doesn't necessarily just mean that you go and penetrate another person.
You understand?
Right?
Okay.
So why do you plan on your cheating on on your spouse or whatever?
One thing about we guys is this One thing about we guys in this we don't go like the difference between we guys and ladies in this guys don't have a reason to cheat.
Right.
Okay.
But a lady has a reason to cheat. Why am I saying that?
So, you say guys don't have a reason to cheat?
They don't need to be given a reason to cheat.
They don't.
Okay.
I'm a guy, and I can second that in a way. But what I'm saying is...
The ladies needs to get a reason to cheat.
Not that they need.
Or they get a reason to cheat.
They get a reason, most often. But, and just say, idea is acceptable. You understand? Why am I saying that? If you put it on, say, or buy a copy, man. Now me a boss, now me to officer. My culture say, I just am no that.
Okay.
Oban so serious boyfriend of you. On the sounds of share a business or your baby. Now Obiaga Chem says, so me no one that. What are you going to do? Although you are in a serious relationship. Okay, so Obeka so ban anything, on your banning baby and sana or heading or the Jumani Baban. And Tino Obani told emotionally, maybe mentally now on your okay because we'll be serious with you. It's because on Oban can share with you. Okay, fine. I'm giving a shot. I'm near Jumano. I'm in Paconi Neding. So you
call that sacrifice, not cheating.
Sacrifice of the family.
I wouldn't call that sacrifice. That's also cheating.
I mean, it is, but I'm saying they're doing it in the sense that they're sacrificing something to help. Like, they're not just out here like, oh, I seen my boss, let me go sleep with my boss. Women don't navigate that way.
Okay.
You understand? But before an argument, but cry best son. No, I started managerial attitude. No, I started your way. No, I started your way. Like, we don't really have to get a reason to do it. But we are cheating.
First of all, let me ask you, what is cheating in the first place?
So cheating is anything. So if let me put it this way, say cheating doesn't necessarily mean say going outside having sex with other people that you cheating.
Okay.
What you say? Anything now be it's against what you have going on. You are cheating. Yan say oja outro exam. So what you say? Exam say what you na outro. Say o copy a pofufo baby you are cheating.
Okay.
So what you say? So anything that you want to get outside what you have now for your own benefit now, you are cheating.
You are cheating.
You can just engage with somebody, just conversation. Your mindset alone, okay, just you thinking about you're already cheating. What you say?
Okay.
So when you be relationship, that's a text message.
Flirting with somebody else.
You are cheating. What you say? It doesn't necessarily mean say you have to go sleep with the person. Eventually, it leads there. Most cheating ends in sex.
Okay, let me say this. So there's some men that are naturally flirtatious and women that are naturally flirtatious, right?
Yeah.
If they're with their significant other, they will still behave in that sense.
Yeah, with everybody.
Now, if you cannot do what you're doing with your partner present, that's cheating. If you are doing anything that your partner, and again, with people in couples in relationship, have to come together and say what is considered cheating, right? Because I could be in a relationship with you and my man will be like, oh, you can't text any other dudes, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
If I go behind it and text you, that's considered cheating, right? Because that's something that we have agreed that we're not going to do. But if I'm dating you and you don't care how many men are in my phone, then there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not doing anything against our relationship values.
So
right?
that means that one is not cheating.
No, because it's not. I'm not doing anything against it. But if you can do the stuff in front with your significant other, or if they don't know if you're going behind them to do those things, then you're essentially cheating, right? Because cheating is what is your definition of cheating? Like.
That's why I asked that question.
Why you baby, right?
In some part, no, I do agree with her, but. For you saying, say, if I actually know to text other people and you go ahead to text her, it's not cheating. Let's say, you have a friend, you have a female friend, right? Who is like very, very promiscuous. We're going to say, listen, stay away from this friend.
Okay.
But if she's your friend and you start texting that person, it's not cheating. What I say, I can stop you from
It's the
saying.
opposite sex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're, we're talking the opposite sex,
Listen,
or
it can be anybody else.
Oh, so
when it comes to cheating, females can cheat with their fellow females. Because this is the
well, now you taking it.
I'm making it general, right? Because or making a point, we say, if you are in a relationship move, like in a relationship, don't text away. You can't stop anybody from texting anybody.
Okay.
What I say means my culture say just because I'm in a relationship with you, do not text this guy, do not text your friends. They were your friends before I met you. Right. The thing you have to know is that now you're in a relationship. You should know the kind of conversation you should have with them. You can go ahead and still be their friends. But if tell my friend say, oh, you're my friend, what I say, if you're a kid, you're a female friend, oh, you're by my bed, before me, I'm the kid, you're afraid that I'm again, if you told me, we say, the moment I get with you, I'm not going to say because I'm in a relationship with you, it's okay, go away. I'm still going to be with you, but I know that I'm in a year as friends, meeting in a year. So what I say. So, texting somebody outside, it doesn't even say you are cheating. It depends on the context or what you have in mind. Cheating starts from here. What I say. Okay. The moment you decide, say, hey, text message, I may send you a boy, dear. Or say ending this idea. That is where the cheating comes. My friend is who boy not now no okay cancel who not say
okay
say spontaneous now. He agrees say females don't cheat unless something happens. It's a lie. Oh, some females. I'm not saying all females are faithful females. They are faithful men. I'm talking in this context of mom cheating.
So what's
we're gonna hear him out.
So who says more kind one kind of
okay.
We asking you one and can say it's true. Men we are moved by what we see. So what I say. But for the fact that we are moved by what we see, you being able to make hey, too soon.
Okay.
For the first time saying it too soon doesn't mean I'm lasting behind her. So what I say, men are built that way. Compliment.
I think it's complementing nature.
It depends on what it depends.
It
depends on your mindset. So what I say, okay, say, hey, too soon. In your mind, hey, that is where it starts from.
Oh, so in that case, it's cheating.
Yeah, you're cheating because
I think we should slow down with it. We getting cheating and disrespect.
Cheating is being disrespectful in a way.
Right.
So let me see. There's some people in relationship right here. They can talk about gay or code taste
That's disrespectful.
No. There's a kind of
that's disrespectful.
You should first of all your partner should be your friend. If you cannot have that kind of...
So would you say that to you, if you're married and you see a good-looking woman, you say to your wife...
No, I'm not... No. Like, let me tell you...
You wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I wouldn't say the girl in the two-song. But let me tell you something. My name and wife with PI, I could be no be like air time. Now soon. I'm friends. We just started laughing. We have that kind of... First of all, we were friends. There should be friendship before the relationship. If there's no friendship, not say there's just the relationship, and that's when everything starts. If I'm not comfortable with my wife's minute now, I'm going to say, hey, you won't get on the best one, you too.
Okay.
But you're not lusting.
I'm not lusting, that's the point. But the point
is... I think more question. What about those in Kofuna Omoko programs? Now, mistakenly, they end up in other people's room and ask.
There's nothing mistakenly. There's nothing mistakenly.
That is not a mistake. That is a choice they made.
It's a choice. Okay.
Exactly.
How will you mistakenly be someone?
So they were just having fun and all that. Eventually,
what is a mistake?
One night stand for and
so is that a mistake?
They made a choice.
Exactly. Did they plan to cheat?
They say, "Oh, partner, they saw supporting me. Say a choice."
Wait a minute. Did they actually plan to cheat?
No, they made the choice. They made a choice at that very moment to follow the lady to the room. They could have made the choice to go back to their wife.
Okay,
exactly.
That's fine.
What about? I didn't know what happened. Those things.
I just wanted to clarify certain things.
Everybody knows what happens.
What?
Like,
I don't know. It's not you. It's me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's not what it seems. It's not what it looks like.
Okay.
It's not what.
No,
not a man. The people that get caught is not what it seems.
Yeah, like if I didn't know what happened.
You don't know what happened.
It's not what you think.
Yeah, you know what?
So me came what is not already boy. So it's not what you think. So what am I thinking? The whole point about cheating is right. Everybody cheats equally. Both males, females, they cheat equally.
I don't think it's equal.
I do understand where you're coming from. There are faithful women, as I see it. There are very, very faithful women who ride with you, ride or die. In Madison, that's that is when they start saying, you know what, I'm out.
Fuck it.
I'll do whatever I want.
Game on.
The same way that some men who do everything for you. The moment they feel they're not being appreciated, they also decide, you know what,
so
I'm out. But let me finish. However, there are other males and females who don't care whether you do anything for them. Their mindset is, I'm getting it.
I'm gone.
So, speaking about faithfulness, okay, between a man and mema, who would you say are more faithful?
A man and mema. And I mean to me, I said, Bana said mema. With whatever is going on in this world now.
No, they are not the so that's all bad.
Oh yes. Who catch me said those days, I can tell you said the females, the women were more faithful. Okay. But this era.
Okay.
So what will you say? What will you say?
Oh, me mum deal, I would say is am I more faithful.
Am I more faithful? What is the reason?
Oh, one basic reason I made me more this year. I say when your bat is here, now we free man. Okay, now we free man. But bet me at na so one worry. But me
no. Free me ba. Oh, asema kana no credit. But what are you talking about? Oh, can na no man na say na currently.
Yeah.
Mami both was here na ewu. Na so wife or Ghana no with
she will faithfully honor him for a year.
For exactly. It took us chance a wife
a guy,
for more than a year.
Even for more, right? But a guy.
But for them, they within 3 days. Now you go substitution.
That's not cheating.
That's not cheating. It's not about faithfulness. He's talking about say oba beti na. Oh, me oba me di 22 years old. 22. My be worry. After 2 years, them and they 24 years, me nothing for the rest of my life, just because I'm faithful. That's what he's trying to say.
What he's saying is, Bema, or if you lose your wife today, or 3 days later,
okay, we'll call you gone.
You're gone.
Yeah, you can't cry over spilled milk. It's our culture back home in Ghana. And I said the culture in general.
Yeah, 1 week you are going back to work.
The female has to wait for a whole year, mourn, bro. Okay, you have to mourn.
Right.
I'm not okay. 3 days is too early. Well, Bema, you be what 3 days back of 5 days now. There's something wrong with you.
Okay.
What else you should?
So how many days are you gonna give that person?
I'm not going to give anybody a day. It depends on how long you want to mourn. Whatever is, we will know. What I say, one morning they will say, they say
this time of the year.
You can go, but like I said, and my brother, and someone moke cano. It doesn't. And then your sister kids say. Women will cheat because of say or behind the boss.
I just think I was speaking in the sense of even like psychologically and like naturally, right? When a woman gets with a man, especially if there's love and everything there, they're committed.
Yes.
Okay.
And it takes a long time, not a long time, but it takes something deeper than just lust for a woman to cheat.
Now, I have a question for you. Most of the cases that happens, once a cry, especially when kids are involved, at the end of the day, and crying, they are coming from somewhere. Meanwhile, the girl is still with the man, and crying will be mad.
And the man was faithful the whole time they were together.
So if the man was
what I'm saying is, women will step out, right? But before they step out, not just that they have endured and they've checked out. Most women don't. That's what y'all say that it's very hard. And I will 100% admit it is very hard to catch a woman cheating because nothing changes when a woman is cheating. When a man starts cheating, they come home with an attitude. They stop calling. They stop doing all the things they used to do.
Okay.
Now, a woman will continue to do the same things they're doing and step out. So
how do you girls do it? How do you do it?
How? By doing it. That's
called 442 formation.
Because
it is. It's very scary, and I will admit to it. I say
so.
This all the time.
Just give us the scenario. How do you do it?
For example, right? So, my ex-husband, I'll say that, right? Maybe let's say we used to talk on the phone all the time at nighttime. I'll just give you an example. We used to talk on the phone at nighttime, same time, all the time. Maybe even sleep on the phone.
Okay.
Right? Now,
sleep on the phone.
The day that he's like, I don't want to sleep on the phone, or let me call you back and don't call back within like the next 2 hours. Let's go find out. So something ain't right.
Alright.
Whereas if a woman is doing that, I don't care putting you on mute. If we're gonna stay on mute, all right. You're gonna be on mute. You're gonna be right here. I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna do all the things that you expect out of me, but I'm gonna still go. But when men start cheating, it's like everything changes. Listen, talk about easy to catch messages. They don't even know how to delete it, right?
So will you tell me say women are expert in cheating?
Very much so.
So that means women
and I'm not
cheat
saying they're expert. I'm just saying that
it's not very much more.
I'm just okay. Let's not use the word expert. I just say that we don't change. Nothing changes when a woman is cheating. Whereas if a man begins to cheat, a lot of things change. They stop. If you send your wife money and you got a new girlfriend on the side, now you're spending more on that girlfriend. You're not giving your wife nothing. So you know what I'm saying? Like I can go to work, come home the same time, do the same things, cook, clean, and nothing will change. Like I will still come home and smile at you. But I said to you, before a woman gets there, they've already checked out. So now they're no longer like in it 100%. They're just doing their obligations. That's why nothing changes.
I'll come to you on how and why they checked out. Now remember also, say we are Bema, Dintina, Mumuchitia, Chumontelsa.
I just think say a member named Senior on Becky Peace and your man secretive.
Okay.
Or so who say when you're like when you're your sin one, I say, and you know, say Beman so yes, say asking or when you need your door or in wholeheartedly. But the moment of a son. You realize that now I call attentional shifted. Maybe at first with me out like 2 hours of nyoma maybe an answer to me say my if you cry or ban you cry my brain Mrs. And no cry call office meet no sanka ideally or or call office cry no break cry now. To me, I know because sometimes our office or to me for number one come oh this is how my day is going, this is what I'm doing, this but it's when to me and yes I when to me yes I know money be once I want to me guys oh let's go shopping, let's go and do this, but it's when to me sounds so it draws like it raises the eyebrows actually this person is doing something like fishy so about now or ban it draw ban attention to it.
Okay.
Basically, and then it makes it so obvious for a man to say Caesar Obama or Chiti.
I catch you also brother Brown. To me can't say maybe it makes sense. No assassin. For the first time you call Juma bana me ba. Every time I call Juma start Juma. Everyone say me yenya military no matters. What can you do the station? Oko and you don't know the up tempo work. You kwa oba feel we say. Oko na nyama statistics am oko field mu ye we say oba na wa bra. That doesn't mean say you have something going on.
You are getting
I'm getting there.
When it becomes frequent.
Okay.
What do I say? So first, maybe I also only Majuma Oye. Okay. Only Majuma Oye all right too. Let and then my brain what I say. But first now we be break now with me man attention kakra we dey my 2 minutes attention be and you say even class meeting with the person in bed and I say but even go break now about oh yen hwe movie kakra me famunda with me yes anyuma but they say won yes anyuma crazy.
And let's talk about the job, right? So again, like I said, my ex-husband's a cheater, so I have a lot of these stories, right?
Okay.
Work related. He used to go to the field. I've been military affiliated 14 years. I know how the field works. Sometimes you guys can't talk, all that stuff. Your phone don't work. Now when he's really actually in the field, he will try to check in. Right? He will check in. You're not staying on the phone all the time, but you will check in.
How you doing?
When he takes a 1 week trip to go cheat, his phone no longer works. You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay, since one more thing.
There's no more checking in.
One more thing. Before I promoting me, like always, I was on phone with my wife. Okay. But recently, I told her it's actually my busy.
Why you busy?
It's say
you check in.
But a woman, my friend, actually, was saying,
okay,
no, I say, oh, okay. So me manage as I said, this is what is going on. But in the event, say like me money who say, oh, my busy. Me Samsung can be behind. Me Samsung friend, Samsung check up on her. That's it. Be like. Because I say bibia a one man.
How can you not agree to that?
And basically, say like I'm doing something. Of course, I'm not doing anything, but it could be say I'm doing something.
Right.
So what is he doing? Like
any business, every ground at the point.
I feel I was saying no. Once your car first, no, it's not the same thing I will can see.
And they say I'm not contradicting myself. It's just another scenario now.
Another scenario.
Okay, so why didn't you bring this scenario first? Now the first one, the buy say maybe we started first. We are talking about say, if you obey Juma, or no new TV, so Ejuma ye wait.
Sisi oni menche me sound me another scenario.
Let me finish. When you two me a one. I met my handle in your pepe. Mama can't say no. Waba, aviation unit, EOD, one of the chillest units. Okay. They come military. What you say? You look at two engineering battalion, you look at two infantry, you look at
it's a whole different
high tempo. It changes. So what you say? It's so banana say our brother. That doesn't mean say he's cheating.
He's cheating.
So what is the next one? They will say anything that can any different. So Oko felt they be anyway say yeah. I know, so you try to check in. It's a whole different scenario. But the first one started with the mindset say if you're your way, I feel so what bread or background. Bro, try to find out what is going on. Say, oh, we okay anyway. Say, try to get close. Say, if the boys are cheating now, I mean, sure, and a kid kind, it's very easy. Or be cheating, it's very easy. So be channel. So what I say, because one, the moment they start cheating, they try to hide a lot of things. Oh, back on the AC, because first of all, also, I know in August I also say
why do it?
And I want me about
the all can.
So why do it?
Since the man say, yeah, when my man who said this is what is going on.
No, there's the second scenario. I'm not talking about
that's the second scenario.
I'm talking about the first scenario.
The first scenario, no, if you are not on cancer and say when they are so.
Okay.
And then me buy my bread. No, but if you are one crab beside said, nah, then they cost we okay. Oh, we be
but some
on can. Let me be not the says in my bread and me you say me call them say like always keeping themselves busier. What do you think?
Guy, I don't know, can't say me.
Nah,
it's a work-related issue, then also by catch your spouse.
I just said, oh, catch and say, oh, catch your spouse. Nah, you don't get it.
No.
Okay.
I'm just picking up from what you just said. Say on catching their course with you, and you be behind the course with you, man.
See, also, can say, you some unit. It's the best. Say, one of guys, aviation unit, and I say UD unit. There was someone on catching and say, now I cost one hour. And I make sure it's fine. You know, on catching and say, oh, aviation unit, chill and I say, it's a young country, no. It's a president of long say, okay,
so let me land. My man landing.
Na member sister.
See, as someone who can say, work with my bread, and I want to say, and I won't can't say, obey no one man, no spouse, 200 man. Over code new unit, I can't say, hey, me free unit channels is in you will see basic information. So on yes, I'm your man child, yeah, then you know so there's something wrong with this guy.
Okay.
But some back favor, maybe I'm a back, you were for brag higher. Let me film unit, me free aviation, be a McCoy infantry. Oh, you me for me call different, me call infantry unit, and me call crash, and I'm hard when you money. Fine, me buy my bread. Oh, what do you okay? If they are new unit in I say, my bread, they are my film, and I'm in a different. If men are cheating now, what I say, they don't go through all this.
Okay. So
oh yes, because when Obabi on the Tobe who say this.
There has been a change.
But women are so smart. They are very fast. They are very smart when it comes to analyze. Because I know that it not be best. It doesn't have to be work related. To be acting normal, but feeling the bone come. If you are having an affair with somebody at your worker, they have a way to know. They will know it. Not as yet. So you don't have to tell
that true?
That's very much
true. They will know, right? They will know. So don't tell me say what about fear na my brain na me can't say. Now you call commanders meeting na call China about 8. Na me about fear exam say. Hey, na they want change you commit and meeting about there. I'm not required to tell you what happened and meet sensitive information. Okay. And if you get also me catch you.
Me catch you meeting.
Me una can say if you on country
you are contradicting me. I say we are okay there no.
Let me explain.
I'm not saying you catch and say sensitive information. I will not come under this guy. Did I even say that? No, Kasa. You are trying to get something out of something and be blaming you on. But me catch you say catch you where you say me wife say oh patch me come under ko meeting. He say and I say
where did they know just right?
No. Because it's like taking information it's like as a contradicting one also creating another
I'll come to both of you. Let me come to you. Say Bema HET. What finding out? You said previously say Momo Obani de Mumu Chitia air in Pansy okay. Into Bema Chitia. What my reason some of the things are more steady who say oh cheaty now sometimes the one man beman say no more can break that break a cake but obefibiana you guys use that you know uchiti I'm saying also a pushing member baby mom.
Yes, I think that when you start nagging, you push the man out of the home, right? Because you're not creating a safe space for him anymore, so he's gonna go out and look for that safe space.
Yeah.
that's different, right? Because I feel like women also contribute to the reason why men cheat, and that's one of them, right? The nagging will drag a man out of the house. What was your question?
My question is don't you think more than most of the times we push him man okay,
sometimes we're not gonna say that's always the reason why men cheat.
Most of the time.
But sometimes the way us women behave at home will push a man out of the house. That's anybody. If my man comes home and he's no longer creating that safe space for me, I'm gonna seek that safe space outside the home, and that goes the same for the man, right? Like if he comes home every day, and like I said, the military world that I believe you both are in it could be stressful. So if you come home every day and I'm just nagging you, why you stay out late, you're not even want to come home, right? And you guys always have soldiers. My soldier, my soldier, my soldiers. You know how many of my soldiers are keeping our husbands happy? A lot of them, So next thing you know, my soldier will call. They understand your work. They understand what's going on. So you start feeling like you start giving them a little bit more attention, right? You start going that way because one, they know your work more than your wife knows your work, right? Okay. And then when you come home, your wife is nagging you. The soldier's not nagging you. Your little side pieces are not nagging you, so you're gonna feel more.
What do you call that side piece?
That's what they are. They're gonna feel more intrigued to go out there and be with them. So that's. I feel like nagging will definitely push a man out of the home.
Do you think there's something you can do a bit more?
Communication. I feel like just from past experiences and through therapy and all that, I have learned my home should be a safe place for my husband, and I keep using that safe place because that's what it should be. When you enter your home, everything, all the chaos in the world should not be coming to that home. Okay. And even if it does, if my husband feels safe enough to share that, they should feel safe enough to share that, right? And I should receive it, not rebuttal it. Not when I say rebuttal, I say going back and forth and doing all of that. So communication, right? And not throwing the things back into their face. Okay, we reach out. Now that I'm not proud. Just being the peace for them. I say you create your own peace, but if it's peaceful at home, the guys will stay home.
The guy will stay home.
Okay. What can't perfect? Brat, you bet how the boost and question. But can't say you
the question.
Before the question, my supporting all can. At the end of the day, it boils back to say there are some good men, very, very good men. If you see a very good man cheating now, it's not say we decided so I could cheat. So what I say, it's based on the home and I say the relationship with the also. They have men who do everything for their family. But there are some other women that some of them won't just say on how origin any just a man call ABM and a boy say Quano. The one first one won't be an answer. And this will feel so baby on you can do everything that you want. At the end of the day, those kind of guys, they don't even want to be at home.
Okay.
Say me point my crime, but if you make me came Musa, say me point maybe a point 1700, my point 11, I will not come home because I don't want me pet that kind of. Remember, pay those kind of stuff, and that is when those in your man start. What you say? There's no peace. That's no kind. The more to be paying attention, can crowd boncheno. Start taking out. Man, one. So what you say? In general, me bon say man. Now over there, Tino Becca.
Mr. Debra, who be careful your car? You say one.
So, what happens to those men now, but they want to cheat because also a safe haven at home. So you've got a safe haven at home and all that, but you still want to cheat.
Those men should be crucified. I'm
crucified.
Yes.
That is my bone of contention right now.
With what?
There are some men that literally they will have the finest woman. No, I can't even believe that you have this at home.
Let me come in.
Some men, and I think it could be for some women too. I think that some people are just greedy, Let's just take
Oh,
that.
greedy. So, baby.
Like you want to have to cake and eat it too.
Okay, let me
you have
comment.
a good
Let me
wife
comment.
at home.
Let me comment.
She cooks, she cleans, she does all this stuff.
Okay.
She sex you down every day. Like she gives you all these things, but you still want more. And then
Listen.
those people.
Maybe
is the
I'm
one
tired of the one that I always get.
I know
Well,
they all
good for you. You're tired of this.
And when you walk out, you say, see, it's not about how beautiful. Listen, it's not about how beautiful the woman is. Men don't care.
Cooking, cleaning, being submissive,
everything.
all of that.
Okay, now you're adding those stuff.
Yeah.
See, it's not about some women.
That is what she said.
I don't think.
Oh, mommy,
She didn't add that.
I'm not.
Okay, early on and son.
Right.
Oh,
I know, bro. Let me walk question. I'm not saying. If you drop off status,
Let me say this. So what I was saying was, because his question was on my like they have a good woman at home, but the good woman is not just about looks, because I feel like again beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So there's no reason why she shouldn't look good to you anymore, right? But looks, being submissive, cooking, cleaning, even the wives are trying trying to communicate, like trying to be this. What they feel like you need, but the man, my dream said again. That's why I said greed comes in, right? Just so who you are one thing, just said he wants to have his cake and eat it too. So I know the other day you can't.
And they should be crucified.
And there are a lot of men like
they should
that.
be crucified.
Okay, maybe I think
Oh yeah.
Why should they be crucified?
Bro, why? Okay, so I already said this on this show before. If you think you're not ready to be in a marriage, be in a relationship, break it and work out. Go do whatever.
It's my explanation. Lucas is crucified there.
Oh man. So you went into the marriage for what? You went into the marriage or relationship for what?
But me
Open.
But then ABI they me who know on so I just
okay.
It's called greediness.
I say
right?
who's
Because I don't think that men that cheat on their wives don't love their wives.
They do.
I honestly think that.
Wait a minute.
I could 100% say
I think
men
so.
actually do love their wives and they will still cheat.
Yeah.
I don't think love has anything to do with it.
Bema be any more tisika ko ware ne town for.
Right.
Okay. And Bema be any more betting didn't say sinibo so on donere. Bema be a donere. But I didn't say. Exactly. That's what a culture change send about. You have the safe haven.
Okay.
And that means a kind peaceful environment. Rapping is what as a peaceful environment. Obanye bibi ope. But Benman still ope so on trebi before floor.
And that's how Benman did. And I'm a cano. You find about Jesus. You find two or you and at the end of the day, it's the same. See. Some of them have a different. And you're different. See, a bit different. You made it look. It's the same 5 seconds. No, it's 5 seconds. Different. Let me tell you something. If you have a very peaceful home, you have everything that a marriage should be. I'm not saying every marriage is perfect. There are one or two things that are coming up. It's nothing as compared to what will be going through. If you have that, there's no need because there's always saying said the grass is always green on that side.
And it's not.
It's not. It's always green because the grass no. And I'm green. Why don't you just take care of your grass to make it green up for you? There is nothing outside that. So let's see. The mindset. I'm not gonna choice. What I say to cheat is choice. You can have everything that you want, but then decide say, I didn't really mean I'm married. You've made a choice, you made a decision. The moment you go do it, it's up to you. All you can do say, you know what? I'm satisfied with what I have. I did be married, but I'm not going to do it because it's not worth it.
Okay.
Be that person. However, I know some kind. If you're in a marriage and I say situation now, they are pushing you out, and those people go out to do it. I'm not saying they should do it, but I cannot blame them for anything. So what I say. Oh yeah, everything. Maybe your bar, oh yeah, the end of don't find your show. Sounds your way. Now stepping out, finding peace from somewhere. Wo be man your fault. What
Let me ask you. You are a lady. Your husband has cheated. You've seen it. What will you do?
What would I do? Oh Lord.
She'll forgive you.
Right.
Yeah, you forgive.
Let me. Sorry to cheat this thing. Sorry, excuse me.
Wait a minute. Okay.
So why is it so okay for a guy to cheat? But not for a
okay. I asked the question. Say your husband, you are a lady, your husband has cheated, you've seen it, you caught the person, what will you do? As an individual.
And I caught him in the action.
No, Ojina. So
We just say bam, bam, bam. Oh, you do.
My real answer.
Your real answer.
Okay, well, all my screws are not in place. I'll tell you that right now. So somebody
gonna get it.
Somebody's getting hurt.
Somebody's getting
My
hurt.
screws are not put in place. Like
So
I will literally black out.
Who is the one that you will be going for?
The husband, fuck the girl. At this point, I don't care. But the husband, because at the end of the day, I always tell people this: the woman never owes me anything. Like I think when I was younger, I used to always be like, "Oh, that's my man." Da 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 da. No, as I got older, I realized that person did not make the vows to me. They did not commit to me. They don't owe me nothing.
Okay.
And women are there that will say that, like, I don't care. That's not my friend. I don't owe her nothing. It's the husband that owes me. He took them vows. You know, so that's who I'm gunning for. Because, baby, that thing is not going to be good.
But Mr. Debra, as a guy, awkward chick, so be boy, obey it.
Oh, I'll just walk out.
Oh, hell no.
Is it all there?
Oh, hell no.
I'm that gentle. Like, I won't.
And what will you do afterwards?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll just end everything.
Now, what's feedback on so?
Oh, it doesn't mean 12 from my compared with kills me mother.
Good answer.
Because if I stay in
walk away?
there, I might actually beat the person, and eventually me na me kwa that prison. Me say me kwa that cells me kwa tina me being.
He's not meant for prison. That's different. You know, these men are
actually good men.
Are speaking from a gentleman's perspective. You're not really.
But you think when it gets there, they will be gentle like this?
See, I will be your reaction.
I think I've never been cheated on, but I've seen the extremities of it, but and I didn't do anything, and it's normal.
The point is, you can't do anything. What is no. What is done is already done.
Right. And that enjoyment, the hurt that you're causing me, you gotta feel a little bit of that before you walk away.
That is how you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
In trouble with who? The law?
Let me.
Imagine cheating on me and calling the cops because I beat your ass.
I know. It's gonna
let the police come and tell them why.
It's gonna look ridiculous, right? But at the end of the day, no, so who promise? Let me file a charge against you. You're going to jail.
You gonna file charges against?
Yeah, because there's no way. There's no
against the wife that you cheated on.
Yes,
there is no way. There is no way. See, at the end of the day, no. You
in what world?
See, my mentor.
You know what the saying goes? You cannot judge me for my reactions based on your actions.
But at the end of the day,
you're gonna try to press charges for
exactly because now there's a physical evidence that you assaulted me.
Yeah,
you understand. At the end of the day, think about it.
The right thing to do is to walk away.
Exactly.
I told you guys my screws are not put in place.
There's a point.
So
there's a point.
Somebody,
you don't have to do anything.
Walk away.
Walk away peacefully. Hey, don't say a word. End the relationship. You want to go ahead, right? You want to go ahead, beat your wife, beat the dude, probably get a gun, threaten him and all this stuff.
Oh, that is it for you guys. See, that's different. I feel like a man's reaction.
You want to do all the stuff, right?
I think women are. It's gonna be. I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, right? I guess for men,
but it's best.
It's best for you to walk away. But as a woman, my hormones, my emotions are. And this is the realistic. I've never.
Do you know?
I've never literally seen my man cheat, but every time he cheated, there's gonna be some swinging going on.
You know,
because I'm gonna react emotionally. There's no way I'm gonna just shut down and say, "Oh, let me just walk away." That's unrealistic to ask any woman that catches their husband cheating to do. Say, "Oh, just close the door and let them finish."
It's not about closing the door, right?
But walking
away is walking away from the situation. Don't engage. Don't try to find
asking a woman to do that.
Don't try to get. Don't. It's easy. At the end of the day, no. Okay. Okay, be extremely.
I get that.
The guy is going to go around and sleep with other men.
That's fine.
Once you are in jail.
I get that. I'm saying from a realistic point of view, the hormones, the emotions are going to be high. There's no way. I don't know any strong woman. And I consider myself very strong and very rebellious. Even if I don't hurt him, I'm going to react somehow. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna throw things, something's gonna get damaged. I'm going to the emotions will be high. I shout out to any woman that sees that and just walk away. Because I think for a man to just walk away is different because men's emotions, I could cheat, he will find out. Men shut down; they don't react. So the walking away part, from what you're saying, I understand that because now he's shut down. Now he's building the wall, right? Because that's what men will do.
That's what men will do.
Yeah.
But Deborah, baby. You walk away, let's stay outside the door. Gane bar, we are
now you want
no, just one pair. Just because you are cheating, but just coming to my house, no. So
that's disrespect.
I don't cheat. No, targeting on the job.
Why would you even cheat on me? Every time I catch you say, that's why I ask you a question. So why is it okay for a man to cheat? It's okay for a man to cheat, but or buy cheating or something else.
Nobody said that. Obianka says okay for a man to cheat.
Hey,
brah.
Because you're trying to defend yourself.
In what way?
A man cheating and all that.
I'm saying, the same way some men cheat, no, without any reason. No. There are some women who will cheat for me without any reason. See, on both sides of the Brofone Base pedestal, so they are good. They are good. They are good men. They are bad men. They are good women. They are bad women.
Okay.
We all think the same way. The only thing that I'm agreeing is say. But then they may see from a standpoint. So like I said, for a woman to cheat, no, the man has to do something. I understood her from a certain point, say, from a faithful woman's standpoint, say, I'm going to be there for you, do everything. I'm going to cheat if only I see you doing that. What I say,
okay.
I do understand that. But there are some instances that some women will cheat for no reason. Bro,
what's the damn not table?
She doesn't.
But that's what, and that's true. That I'm not saying like women. There's some literally promiscuous women. They just don't get enough, or they're enticed by any little thing another man does for them. The same way for women. But when for men, but when we put the general out there, we say, I think somebody told me the other day, said maybe women cheat more. We just don't get caught.
That's it.
Because you already said it today,
and it's true. We are very
men and women who cheat more. That means I think so. What I say, you just made the point.
I think that it's easier.
Okay.
Easy. The word when I say easy,
it was someone.
No. I'm saying.
Nah, was it said no because.
I'm saying that.
But really, like as a man, I'm really different. No. It's a traffic light. No. With this one, it's very obvious that you are contradicting and all that. Because if you say that, what about change?
We said women don't cheat. We say realistic because we said there are good women out here, there's bad women out here. If you say that, there are some women out here that don't need it, right?
He asked you a simple question.
What's the question?
Between a man and a lady, who cheats the most?
I think that's what I was saying. I said men cheat more because it's easier. Like they don't.
Women.
No, I said.
I thought that it's easier to see the man cheating.
Yeah.
That is why.
But your question was just direct. Between a woman, one
man
cheating. That's what it's easier. They ask, "Oh my boy, change me."
No, man.
Oh
my goodness. I guess. Okay, so I always say let's use the 1 and 400. Right?
That's my friend answer.
No, listen.
Before I start the interview, let's share on
and that 400 ladies now, you can't massive. They all, most of them, no.
But they're individuals. What I'm saying, when we're saying also when they're cheating more,
so,
right?
See, one
person is cheating.
One person, no.
And there are 400 women cheating. So. 400. Which one is more?
They're individuals.
Exactly. So the man is individual. So let's say the man is representing just all men. One man.
I think you guys understand it.
Let me go for a quick commercial break. I'll be right back and then we'll take it from there.
Are you looking for an expert to complete your project? Vasca Freelancers has the best solution for you. We have experts in various categories such as online advertising, graphic design, music and audio, education, business and finance, tech and software, plus event services. Get access to affordable services and highly talented global experts and save your time while having the flexibility to focus on what matters. Vasca, expert quality, pay less.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. And then come on, now, you have a break, Now, I think so. Can we say,
no, that's not what I was saying.
That was your point. I think that was what Deborah was coming back with, right? So I conclude that one.
Okay, so I wasn't saying am I a cheaty pie. I said it's harder to catch a woman.
But they cheat more.
We don't know the statistics because we don't get caught. We can't get statistics.
Or a mommy payola, so mean can man.
Oh, no, Payola. So what? Don't tell you know I did.
Wait, but it is happening. Hey, my friend. What did you cook close up with James?
That's just me being a realist. Like, let's keep it real. Right?
Okay.
Let's keep it real. Okay. No, Deborah, to be real.
Say no to bribe.
Say no to bribe.
Yeah, she bribed me.
So you think women cheat more? Oh, yeah.
Because see, most relationships now are more. And then, like, the last time we did the video, now you come about you say at the end, you know, Lucy.
Oh yeah, that one there, of course.
Now, as a Obana cheatia, Bema no cochitia, who's watching. Which now watching, no be now coaches, no watching. But Obana cheatia, on China to talk away the end of the
you know, the man say who cheats more. My idea, both men and women cheat equally.
Equally. Okay.
The only thing they say, the men get caught the most.
The most.
Because you know, you know, you be
okay.
That is why there's a statistic say men cheat more than women. Because now in mind, I saw catch me say yinya ko mini we akwa ko wi ade. Ye ba me pe na ya che me ye nche na obe na catch say we go wi ade. It's based on the what on they can. It's no all kind of general start there. Men cheat the most, but in a banner more we say yeah. Maybe na yinya ye da ho.
Okay.
Yinya da the same we say what
same skill.
You see, now me try say me play the devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Me boa. But not me interest in the mommy payola. Yeah, eventually if you want to move on with someone, that's always when you've been there with a relationship. When I see this one because you can't just end and say unless they be a one away. Yeah.
Well, hopefully say a man for playing with people's heart and I say relationship now. As some kind of joke then I say video game there one. No, man.
You said I have to have a background.
No, Deborah, you the conversation it should be a whole different topic.
Yeah, it's about being wholesome.
Relationship.
How can you not be wholesome by yourself?
Me stand by now, me person me.
So Deborah, okay, advice single guys and say so relationship not so na embawa and call per reasons and buts. What are we looking for the reason? Pay back up.
Let me get you.
Yes or no?
Wait.
Yes or no?
Let me give you a
yes or no.
Now back up in the you shouldn't give a back. But me too. So we compare Juma. That's a weird Juma. Okay. Would you want to leave your job and stay home and not compare Juma?
Relationship job.
That's like saying you want to test drive the car. But okay, let's wrap it up.
Alright, your last word. Mobia right now, all relationship one. Or person here back up.
Back up in Yadifa.
Okay.
But and J bribe and son about show so.
Okay.
That may can be more because me if you look me J bribe you.
Oh, the Ghana police to Ghana soldier, Matthias. But also last words for like a more relationship one. Almost say, almost partner cheating, almost I almost be some cheating.
Walk away.
Walk away.
I think that it's just so much easier and wholesome for you to walk away and heal and then, work on another relationship and let that relationship go. It's easier said than done, but just walk away, heal from the relationship, and then your right person will come. The
right person will come. What would be your advice for be on so Bema? Our relationship man. No, I'm not saying it. Or one check.
Oh, there's also the conference squad. JJ tell me about you. Oh, I'm catch up. I've sat here and said it already. Okay? Marriage is not anything you just play with. What I say.
If you can't, that's a question.
No. Okay, I go to meeting. But the point is, marriage, is a whole life commitment. What I say. Bianca said marriage is easy. It comes with a whole lot of challenges. A whole lot of temptation from outside the marriage, we say. Before you go into the marriage, know say you are willing to go in there and endure all these. Call marriage now they say, oh, Charlie, this is not what I thought it was. I think it's still now my old life managing one. You know what? A woman of let's say, oh, Obana hey, Obana nya but they are all more than so anything. And then in turn can say, it sounds stupid. So I can say, I want to impede because me say me couldn't coach it. It makes no sense, but at that time you are doing her a great way say like man who said this was going on.
Okay.
And it go ahead. Call your boy siki. Ne dream. What you say? And for be baba met na hon tete na kuma ne ne akufo na ye we say enkusiaga. What you say?
With social media handles.
My catch will say me share them.
But social media handles about. You don't have social media handles?
No.
Your Instagram account?
No.
TikTok?
Don't have any.
Snapchat?
You better stop.
But show me something about social media handles. Hey! And then the one about social media handles in Tuja. Madam has a mobile. I will see how far Madam has said, I'm going to have live 360. Do me, that's a name message here.